Righto guys, I think I've got it. There's the Kremlin in the background, right? Right. Now what I want to do while I'm here is recite a couple of my poems, because what I want to happen is to get a poet in residence position. Now just in a minute you'll probably see these lovely young soldiers about to cross the street. They're very, very young. Looks like they're just high school kids. Obviously they've got to get their children in training, or at this stage of the game. As I said, this is a country at war, it's under attack, so they've got to pull out all stoppers and train the youth for tomorrow. Okay, as I said, I wanted to get a job. I want to get a job or a position as poet in residence, either in Moscow or in St. Petersburg. So I'm going to recite a couple of my poems that I wrote many years ago. I'm 76 years old now, but when I was about 30, I wrote these two poems, and I hope that I can remember them for you. Okay, and the first one goes like this. When we're travelling through life's skyway and all the world looks bleak, when we're pushing on our highway, won't you touch my hand and speak? When they bury heads with wisdom in their face upon the sand, turn your face and your voice to me, for I will understand. For we're people on a pathway, having nowhere else to tread, all cased in our own shadows and bound up with our dead. And we can, if we but see it, use our pathway as a road that chokes and halts the city with the burden of our load. And as the wavelength ever widens and draws others on its plane, as the consciousness is heightened, there's a slow and easy gain. For every step's a measure on a dusty, endless plain that evolves to live a forest filled with music, spirit rain. Okay, that's one poem. Now we just saw those beautiful young men going across the road. I don't know if you can see them over there. I'll turn the camera around so you can see them. Okay, oh dear me. My nose is a bit runny today because, yeah, well, it's a good thing actually. It's a good thing because when you can't breathe. Okay, there we go, that's better. Now on to the next poem that I wanted to recite for you. Once again, written in the late 1970s. And, okay. And I think I can remember this one. Let's have a go at it. Everything is of our own choosing, and the situation in which we find ourselves of our own will. As we struggle against the sphere of influence that binds us, it's our own doing. Our preference reconciled in opposition. I'm trying to think of the next few lines. Hang on. Ooh. The thornier the maze that we are hacking through. That's not it. I'll try to remember it. Hang on. Start again. Preference reconciled in opposition. Oh, for it's the privilege to suffer of the chosen few who care to draw aside the veil and peer clearly through. The stonier the path that we select, the more keenly refined is our intellect. For we choose to know what we know to choose. The pain we bring us, Iphigenia's fate. The more we sacrifice, we exalt our state. The thorny maze we are hacking through is our crown of thorns, if we only knew. So when we're forcing our way through green jungle dense, like a digger in New Guinea, with a heightened, fearful sense, when we're sweating, exhausted, down on our knees, let us try to see the wood through the trees. think that's how it goes. I could maybe have another go at it just to make sure, but it's so long since I wrote these poems, it's difficult for me to remember them. Oh, here's some more beautiful boys. I'll just turn the camera around. Beautiful boys, there they are. That's the youth of Russia. The beautiful young men prepared to give their lives for their country. Okay, right, now. Okay, well, as I said, I'll have another go at reciting that. I'll probably mess it up again, eh? I'll have another go. Everything is of our own choosing, and the situation in which we find ourselves of our own willing. As we struggle against the sphere of influence that binds us, it's our own doing. Our preference reconciled in opposition. The stonier the path that we select, the more keenly refined is our intellect, for we choose to know what we know to choose. The pain we bring us Iphigenia's fate. The more we sacrifice, we exalt our state. The thorny maze we are hacking through is our crown of thorns, if we only knew. So while we're forcing our way in green jungle dense, like a digger in New Guinea with a heightened, fearful sense, when we're sweating, exhausted, down on our knees, let us try to see the wood through the trees. Well, oh, wait a minute, what have we got going on over here? Look, here's the boys in the band. I'll go over here. I hope this video will keep going, guys. I'm going to walk over here and see if I can film this lovely band, this lovely young band. Okay, let's see what they've got going. Oops, sorry, darling. What they've got going on over here. Oh, what's that on the big screen there? Oh, isn't that great? Isn't that great? Okay, now the band's practicing over here. Now I'm very interested in the band because my father was in the brass band in World War II. He played the trumpet. Look, they're practicing up. Isn't that lovely? And my father joined the band. What's this? There's the Kremlin up there. Isn't that a beautiful shot? I hope I've got this camera focused right. I can't really tell. Here come some more boys. Here's some more soldiers rolling up here. I hope this camera's still rolling. Very upsetting if I lose this video because these are historical shots. Shots of a lifetime. What a wonderful thing to be able to capture this. I just happened on it quite by accident. I just walked up here and here they all were. Wow, isn't that wonderful? I hope this video is still going, as it seems to be. Oh. Okay. Oh, they've got all their instruments. Here they come in the band. Wowee. Now this is going to, in 20 years' time, be wonderful film to look at. The lovely young Russian soldiers here. These are the boys in the band. And of course they've got a task to do. just like everybody else. In the military, in the Navy and Air Force and all of that, they've got a task. If you don't have the marching music, you know, that uplifts the spirit, gladdens the heart, engenders pride in the country. It's those kinds of things that are so important at a time like this. In wartime,